Chaos, just trying to see if he can spot for information. Look at the stack-heavy play, though, out towards the A side. So it'll be Isaac and Chaos to get the information, but it looks to be a retake.
Smokes out CT, flashes in towards Elevator. JKS gets Isaac, and now my force rotations. They didn't charge so far forward. Nice bunny hops in from the T-side line. 2-for-2 trades in a 3-on-3 situation, but Nico steps up with the P250. Kios is down, and Shui's forced to back off himself. Nico has his eyes set towards CT as his opponents start rotating back in from that A site. Meanwhile, B has been taken by the G2 side. The bomb is down. The P250 sits around with the secondary pick back. Can't quite get the third, but it's IEM to clutch.
The bomb's been taken for quite a while, and G2 are holding this patiently.
USP leans in, tries to hunt out past the back lines, the quad, the white box. The flashbangs will come forward towards the main entrance. Port pushing out the utility, and the USP can't get drawn in time. IEM down to JKS as a pistol gain for G2. Harsh Eco to follow it up, and we'll try the mid stack. Quite fast forward in from the stairs angles as well. Hunter might get caught off guard. Fortis does adjust against 2 third player. Now has been heard. Doesn't quite get the kill, but regardless, $1,200 again in the bank accounts. And Montasy look to clean up the rest.
You'd imagine so. Shui's just going to try and see if he can get some more damage done with that Mach 10, not to be. Isaac has got a lot of T-side players around the corner to deal with.
M4 watching alongside Shui. Swing sees Hunter. Hooks, he gets caught. That's at least a couple of trades back and forth to a 3-on-3. So G2 hold their nerve.
You've got some presence towards the bottom of the ramp from Nico. Montasy still outside of the B side. And Acor's timing onto JKS could be everything.
He goes down out towards mid control, up towards the ramp take here for Nico. Bomb's still slowly rotating out towards this A side, so Nico's just making noise here, trying to bait a core forward and almost gets the taps onto him. Not quite landed the heads overall. Does get IM eventually in the back line, so 2-on-2 situation. 20 seconds, and Acor's now wrapped out towards the back of the alley position. Teammate of Shui on the back lines will try hold against the bomb carrier. Nico indeed does drop, but Montasy has the bomb here. Needs to get that plant down. Heard the reload of Acor, knows that he's around that corner. Doesn't know where to plant safe because there really is no position. He's out in the open, forcing the fight on one, but Acor wins it for the double for the first round for GamerLegion.
Try and get a boost up towards that banger angle. Isaac has not been able to spot it. Might spot the boost on the right, though.
Ready for JKS. Spray is extremely awkward. Hunter can punish that, and JKS can follow suit. Kios down, 5-on-3. This has to be a save call for GamerLegion, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right about that one. Even Acor is just taking some further damage and more responsive, going down towards that CT spawn angle. But hang on a sec, the IGL of Shui has actually made this winnable.
3-on-3 situation. This is plausible now. Before the bomb went down and everything, Hooks now making his way up. Flashbang caught on a course. Still JKS forced to trade with a double, not quite the triple. IM now to deal with the backstabbing player of Nico, who's in at Scaff with the headshot. Gained and all. 3 to the board of G2 as they clap back against GamerLegion. Towards the ace side with the utility thrown and nothing seen towards mid or B. So this could be the trap sprung by GamerLegion.
Got to imagine so. Nico getting aggressive up. Mass players over here on aim. Mass line up for a moment and it deals with all 3. Makes it look easy.
Because it was easy. Pistols without a lot of Kevlar, without much resistance. For a player like Nico has a formality kill. At least Kios comes back with one of his own. Hooksy drops. Nico and Montasy also tagged up. Nico especially down to less than 20 HP. Diego and Kios could still get some exit frag, especially if they're going towards this corner, which might be what he's hunting for here. Nico, head has been seen. That's one pick back. Sees Montasy as well. Looking for the head at the right angle. Takes that shot thrown off by aim punch. Now the flank is in from JKS. It should close it. And indeed. Still 3 casualties here for G2.
And all about the time now. Getting closer to 50 seconds on the clock. And 2 on B with the Jiggle Pigs. Isaac hasn't seen anything.
Now he has. JKS dead. Kios also extends out ahead of Banger. Montasy can't get a headshot back to get the kill to return. Still a 2v3. G2 now need Hooksy to come in with that mid flank and find some sort of return. That bomb's got to commit towards the B side, and as Montasy starts rotating now, Hooksy turned away from IM at the wrong moment. The timing was awful, and now Monasy's got to fight the clutch.
Montasy up against the first before he could even get that bomb down. Up to the side directly. Isaac's keeping his head down, jumped up for a moment, and the kill does get presented.
Bit of an awkward spray, giving up a lot of damage to Isaac as well. Acor AWP detected. Montasy ducked out of the way. The AWP now spotted, and eventually gets him in the open, and Montasy was forced to fight. Hooksy will be the boost mantle for Hunter to try and get up towards position. Montasy up, spray through, damage done to Isaac, but he's alive at 34. Now needs backup for the rest of the CTs and more because G2 are applying their pressure. Perfect flash in, he's out in the open and now dead to right to the hands of Montasy. They forced out the B side with a single frag, and Shui's the only man here to respond to position. The bomb's going down, the retake is on. And they have been in safe positions before, and they've gone force forward with some early kills. Not quite early kills this time around, though. Lilin, there's Hooksy down. Hunter engaging with Monasy's support. That's a second kill for Monasy. Hunter with a kill of his own. Wraps him over. Now he calls AWP will be able to get the trade onto the man. Such low HP for G2, but same story for GamerLegion. Down by a man, they've got to rotate away. And there'll be a fifth for the G2 side. Monasy leg shot only gain. Another very fast play in from mid. This time GamerLegion are the ones to come out on top. Kios back with Acor's AWP. Leaning in ahead of the sandbags. Kios caught off guard with utility in hand. Hunter walks up for the double. And just like that, it's turned around, but the bomb dropped by Acor back in mid. Smokes down against the incendiary, and Hunter feeds himself to the big green gun. Now Nico alone to clutch it. Will grab that bomb. Expecting there to be a boost or potentially some sort of CT play in incendiaries onto the back line. Nico is just going to wait for the lineup, for the headshot. Hearing footsteps, and IEM gets the kill instead.
And what looks to be a quick B split in toes.
Incendiary on ahead of the smoke. Nico caught. Hunter forced to back up. May walk right into the crossfire. Second man's out there. Indeed, Isaac will get that kill. Shui backed up towards CT spawn. The teams are creeping around where Kios is. Hooksy tried to find a backstab, and indeed the Tech 9 does come together. Monasy crosses successfully. The bomb will also make its way towards the plant position. Down at default, perhaps. Isaac looking for a player. Hooksy catches him with the Tech 9 and gets it to a 3-on-3.
And this is starting to get out of hand, and even Monasy's in a super aggressive position. That incendiary down towards default's going to force out JKS.
Oh, bust through the dink, down 5 HP. Hooksy gets IM. Shui's already dead. And a core on the backstab. No chance. 1-on-3. Got to hold on to the AWP. Of course, that phase matchup is what put GamerLegion on the map here for this whole RMR, this whole tournament. There was the opportunity to believe that maybe they might even take a map. At least for you, you thought it might be a chance for them to take a map. I'm a bit more skeptical in that sort of sense, but right now,
GamerLegion will have that AWP to work with come the next round. But for G2, they're eyeing up the prize of double digits in the first half.
Mac 10's in to get the money together. Oh, nice shot from Hooksy.
Decent.
Very nicely done. Not as much money maybe as would have liked to have, but either way, it's Mac 10 kills and a sacrificial weapon. No opportunities for GamerLegion at the moment. 5 rounds down, G2 on a tear. Monasy looking to try and tear straight through the B defensive. Isaac does hold the line for now. Hooksy there with a trade, tries to double up, but bops that bomb ahead of the sandbag. So Kios holds a pretty crucial point of the map for them. Backstabs are getting a bit overzealous for G2, for GamerLegion rather, I should say. Nico for G2 gets IM to return to a 3-on-3.
Oh, just the patience there. Not committing to the B-side exit, but just over-rotating CTs. Kios now forced out in the open. And while everything looks so good, the fact that Kios gets the opener, Isaac forms it into a 4v3.
Yeah, AWP posted back towards the B site, so that's the best thing they can do here. Very passive stuff from Shui as well, behind the orange boost. Looking back in against Nico, and Nico just gets that headshot, as you would expect, the slow walk in. And the bomb plant secured, 1-on-3 for Acor.
You saw as soon as IM drops, that was it. That was the key to the entire round, and even Hunter's in a position where he might be able to drop the big green. The barrel's been seen. Acor's a goner. Oh, just kill him, yes. Yeah, don't worry about the knife, mate. You're up 9-3.
Molotov's up, flashes in. 2 players to make their move forward to the T side. Kios's Deagle catches Nico. Monasy's forced away from ramp. Hooksy now inbound, trying to lean in from that ramp entrance as IM will finally drop. Hooksy moving forward close. They're trying to find the angles to work with. The kills being found. Keels and a core though. Trade back. 2v1 now for Monasy. Alone for the G2 side. Connects on Acor though. Now Keels alone. 2K to his name. Jumping around the corner. The Julies are pulled out for Monasy, who baits him closer. Keels will get the kill, but there is no kit, so there will be no time for this. He might not even save the AK here. Try and grab that AWP if possible. I think he'll just get away from the bomb blast in time. It will be another round for G2 though, yeah. 4 kits in play, so it's a pretty defined buy thanks to that AWP being saved. Acor's still got 4 grand on him all. Quick swing from IEM, he's to get this opening kill indeed. He lands on Nico ahead of the smoke. Shui's going to flank against Hooksy now. He walks forward ahead of Sandbag. Spray is extremely awkward, but it does come together for the kill in the end. Hunter caught off guard. JKS fast to respond.
While a lot of damage has been done onto Hooksy, it's whether that could be transferred into a kill. You've got a hard rotate over towards A because Isaac's coming through from the backstab. Good info.
Honestly, watching it though. Kill miss, but JKS bails him out. 2 kills to his name. Now they make their way up towards that B site. Acorn knows what's going on. He's out towards the mid position himself in Incendiary to block them away from the main entrance. Meanwhile, Hooksy walks outside. Ali Keels is dead, and Acorn doesn't know where to go from here. Take 11 on the T side. This has gone about as well as you would expect a Tier 1 versus Tier 2 team match should go on the Tier 1 team's map pick. So, bit of standards for GamerLegion. It would be quite a deflating result thus far. There are 2 losses, but those 2 losses have at least been kept close. Nico, nothing close about that engagement against Shui from a long-range distance. Gets the headshot, takes no damage. Similar for Hunter out towards the B stairs. Keels falling to his cousin. Of Acor hoping for a trade back towards mid, but just caught off. Leg shot connected on Hooksy. JKS getting another kill on towards the man.
Nico's been finding a lot of form. Kill distribution is an absolute beauty. And GamerLegion have not had many chances, not many opportunities to strike at all. JKS going to deal with the last player. 12-3. That is a result and a half to come through from the international squad. But it could just be the difference in veto in a best-of-3 context. G2 out of the gate, spotting for information, and already seeing the rush come up ramp.
None of the SCT side with only 4 rounds to get this map under wraps and go towards the pick of GamerLegion. Already killed for Munacy and Nico. Fast rush out for Isaac. Does get a couple back. Munacy holds his line, and Hunter holds his nerve for the kill against IEM. That's a very quick pistol for G2 to start things off on the right foot.
You just got to imagine here for GamerLegion, it's that full focus on the rifle to give some level of positivity, to try and put rounds up. And while we've seen some good comebacks in the second halves over the last couple of days, we're looking at a very different detail this time around. Only 1 player losing on the anti-eco round, just that FAMAS to drop a JKS. How strong you can be on the server and not give chances, not give opportunities away to your opposition at GamerLegion. And JKS aggressive with this MP9 up on the bonus round, keeping the economy in the bank, and even IM's just been spammed through a smoke.
That's unfortunate. So this from JKS does get traded back by Keels at the very least, but Hunter immediately in against Isaac. Keels can get the trade back through the wall bang. It's a double for him. But now they have the info on both individuals, and Hooksy closes in the backstab. For the defensive, only 15 seconds for GamerLegion to make the move. The backstab will continue from Hooksy. 10 seconds, smoke's flashing in. Turned away from, taking too long, burst up, Munacy gets that kill. Tap on the bomb for Keels to try force out the frags, and all we have to do is stay alive. Hunt him down after time as well. That will cripple the economy state of the T side.
Even Hunter playing this quite passively. Nico can start swinging on the contact, spam through the smoke when contact gets landed from Hunter. A lot of utility, and GamerLegion finally starting to go.
Keels has been seen. Dead to the hands of Nico. Hooksy lines up one of his own. There is a trade back from IEM. Deagle up close against Munacy. Captures that M4, but the line M4 of the T side now falls. It's a 1-on-3 for Acor. Dealt with by a Hunter. The taps to the triple, a 16-3. Decimation to start this series from our favorites.
That's got to be one of the most one-sided scorelines you're going to see all day here at the RMR. Not even close, not even a battle, and G2 make it look very breezy in the opening map of the series.
The BX to come in for the pistol basis.
Even Hooksy can just spot for some information, get that smoke down, get rotates over quickly, and Hunter can get into the backstab fast too.
Instant smoke down towards the back pillar into the market doorway. Hooksy will try a hold, but IEM puts him out with the opening kill. Munacy with a trade back. Backstabs are in. Munacy does get a second kill through that smoke. Keels to respond, but JKS claps right back, and Hunter now moves in. Shui, I think, got spotted. Acor maybe lesser so. Waiting for that move forward.
It's all about a patience game, and for Shui, it's whether he keeps his eyes locked up to the apartments, because Hunter's going to come in late rounds.
He's watching for it now. Does spot where Hunter is coming in from. Takes his taps to spot the player also out towards the market doorway. Is he where the second man apparently doesn't need to be. JKS is the big threat. Acor with 1 and 2. Now looking in for the third man of Nico. The headshot doesn't land. The USB comes up better. But there is no kit. I don't think Nico's got time. He's barely going to be on it in time. Oh, it's going to be close, actually.
I think he's got it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. What a hold. What a pistol for G2 again. Shui will try and lean in for the contact. It's actually Keels who gets the kill out of ramp. And that adjustment from Muncie is going to go awry. Shui with the pick back, 5 on 3. JKS in it dark has been unaccounted for. Just gets Keels. That's the one pick found. No further reaction from GamerLegion.
You can see Isaac starting to walk out B, and this could be a perfect timing, but Hooksy comes back into the fold, and this SMG gets caught off guard. Real nice manipulation there of the rotations for GamerLegion, because they've got B completely opened up. Managed 6 rounds on their CT side before going over to the T half and finding 7. It seems like a B contact or a B exi. Isaac's already been able to push very far up forward. You've got Hooksy in a good range position, and look at the info play. They've got 3 on B.
Molotovs and flashes sent. Hooksy and Muncie and Hunter having the crossfire locked. Isaac will fall. SMG jump facing Hunter, extra credited with the kill. Hooksy just an assist. Smokes down towards the back of the pillars as Hooksy will finally drop towards 1 casualty to return for GamerLegion. Muncie, unawares of how close Shui was, does get picked up through the smoke. So 3 on 3, making it 2 as Hunter also caught off guard. Meanwhile, JKS unaccounted for here on the backstab. The AWP being covered up by Shui in a passive position. I think you've seen the gun barrel. It must have done. Oh, Acor looks in, but JKS gets the kill. Now looks for Shui next up. Taps onto his general position, but can't quite find the angle. Meanwhile, IEM's caught off by Nico, and suddenly it's all towards Shui. Engaging. Can't get Nico. Does get JKS. Swing for the spray. And Nico's on 8 HP, so GamerLegion can't equalize the scoreline. A quick in for Nico's M4. Shui not seen yet. Spray doing damage. Kill not quite found. Nico's going to stick around, but Shui's going to catch him through that smoke and continue to aggressive to connector as well. They're not quite ready for this. They try to look back in towards that A side. They might be meeting trouble. Monis is going to meet trouble here towards the apartments. Shot and missed. AWP up close. Backed up by Hooksy, who gets a double. But the trades are good for the T side. Hooksy's the last man left. 1 on 3. Finds Acor at least, but a leg shot against him on 4 points of health. Surely he can't hold on, and indeed, he can't.
5-2, setting the pace early.
Kios standing ready to receive them inbound from the ramp control. It's Nico that gains ramp. Kill found. Acor's a bit closer than you might expect. Leg shot only. He gets the kill to double up.
And that just patience coming through.
Oh, from close range, I should say. Wait from Shui. Might try baiting his man. Now he's seen him. Quick shot to back off. Nico going to get in the dark and wait for receival.
Oh, just the support coming through. That bait and switch. Monacy just driving the attention back over. Isaac's going to try and walk out on 8. Needs to find the second kill. Oh, no,
he doesn't! Nico's ready for a bit more 3 in this round. Perfect stuff for him. Finally, the nade from IEM brings it back to a 1-on-1. Should grab that bomb. Should plant it. But Hooksy has been set up for this clutch here. Tap on default, trying to force him out from CT spawn. Instead, it's inbound from the connector stairs. The head has been seen. The engagement is found for IEM, who saves the round here for GamerLegion, bails out his team. Here they stand. Execution inbound from GamerLegion. The 5-7 forces forward for Hooks. He gets that 1 kill. Munici's AK engages IEM. Drops that bomb on a cinder blocks. Kios and Acor now moving in with their flashes forward. The AKs wrapping the corner. Hunter sees it in against Keels, does his damage. Muncie gets his HP and doubles up for the triple overall. AK to stay in for JKS though. Keels swung upon, double spray. 2 players to hold. Nico gets credited with the kill.
Well, I think they've realized what they need to adapt, Jay, and that is aggression in the early round. Take the fight to GamerLegion. Don't give them the amount of respect they had previously.
Acor has picked one back against Nico, so revenge has been found. Shui walks in from connector, kill on Hunter. The cousin's dead and buried. Now to the 3 remaining players of G2, one of which is JKS. In Palace, still aggressing. IEM catching Hooksy, receives some fire back from, I believe, the AWP there. See him tempting fate, hearing those footsteps. Don't get greedy, sir. Seen Acor. No, doesn't want to risk it, doesn't want to commit.
Up there towards connector in the window area is where he's been most deadly. 7-3, GamerLegion eyeing up the double digits.
Oh, pin for Muncie, misses his shot, and Kios can get the kill to kick things off here in round 11. Quick storm up towards connector as well. Might just charge straight forward. Hunter hears the footsteps, but IEM uses that as bait. Another headshot, a 5-on-3. GamerLegion dominating in mid.
You've got to imagine here for GamerLegion, they're expecting the A site to be majoritively clear, that they would have over-rotated a lot of those individuals. Nico might try and swing out, see if he can deny the bomb.
Was up high, detected, spray found, double up, not quite secured. Shui gets the trade, and it's a 3-on-2 here now for the GL camp. G2 back up, save the weapons. GamerLegion will take 8, the half on the T side of their own map pick. Exit frags to boot as well.
Yeah, G2 having a huge wake-up call here on the second map. You can see what happened in that round of exactly how it got punished. JKS holding on to the AK, another buy on the table. The team overall is pulling their weight here for the T side. G2 looking for that response. Nico aggressive down from mid. They can think about a boost up behind the smoke.
Higher angle for Munacy. JKS, however, first to fall out towards the A player. They engage Munacy. IEM dead to him. There you go. That's a bit better. 4-on-4. 60 seconds. Nico. Around the corner. AK engages the M4, but the M4 wins the fight. This is looking a little bit better here for G2. Nico's continued to aggress, and Acor has absolutely no idea. 2 now left in towards Palace, and Nico's dipping in for a triple. Maybe transferred to the Quadra. Hunter is there. He drops the bomb of Isaac to claim number 4 for G2. It's the ready, smoke's coming down, incendiary sent to Shui, tries to hold, spray through, JKS credited with the kill, blind past that smoke. First man is down on GamerLegion's part, the bomb will commit and it will get planted.
A lot of space and map control being taken towards City Spawn. You could already see Kios trying to move forward.
Gap in that smoke for Nico to see where players have crossed out to. He knows that Isaac is back in CT Spawn. Nade to finish off the job against him. Now he's a dead man. 3 players left for GamerLegion. Time is ticking as Kios ain't missing his shots. Adjustment to the heat. Kuxi and G2 are taking their time with this. They need to get a move on here. Utility, next wave, sent up. Incendiary, HGs, trying to force players out. Acor, shot missed out. The AWP and Munacy connects, and now Kios and IEM to hold. Munacy gets his kill back. Kios is a dead man, but they're not on the bomb in time. This took too long for Nico and Co. as GamerLegion find 10.
That was just frustratingly slow.
Just think of the contrast, exactly how they played out the first map. G2 were just all over them by the skill difference alone, let alone anything that we could see in tactics basis or anything like that. Fast Exy now from GamerLegion. They go quickly into the A site. They've got JKS burning. Flashbang at least keeps Kios blind, enabling a decent kill back from JKS before he burns alive. Munacy with the AWP in a jungle finds Shui. It's a 4-on-3 as a result, but one player spotted at the gap in the smoke. That's Hunter. Dink down to 30 HP.
Bomb goes down towards default. This time around, there's a backstab. We haven't really seen that from G2.
Slow walk in for Nico, but Isaac's accounted for it. And Hooksy goes drop into a 3-on-3. Flashing, he's blind, but Nico dies anyway. Munacy's off, looking for wall bangs, looking for any sort of way in. As Hunter's now dead himself. It's a 1-on-3 for the AWP. He just can't handle it. It's 11-4 at the half for GamerLegion. Well, look, we wrote off the 12-3 half for 1 win, and we saw how that went down. So I'm holding my reservations for how this could go out here and now. G2 on the T side. Now time to pick up the paces and pick up the slacks, but IEM and Acor instantly in with a double up of the pistol. Hunter and Munacy, 2 casualties taken. 5-on-3 up towards short into the B site. They have got Kios standing by, ready for headshots, which will gain the first of, spot the second. Third man should be detected here and connected very soon as JKS gets the responsive. It's him and Nico, 2-on-4.
Oh, Nico trying to get out towards the stairs, but he doesn't know about Acor down on the exact same corner. JKS stuck in ladder all by himself to try and see if he could isolate some of the individuals. At least he deals with Acor, but there's still 3 more to deal with.
That's what it felt like it could have been at first, but it's gone back in towards the ladder room and in from the sniper's nest. Runs out of ammo against the engagement of Isaac. M4s on all 5 individuals of GamerLegion. Kios swings, gets his kill. Nico with a responsive Shui. Instant trade the same. That's apartments control. And if Shui continues extending, he'll find the bomb as well. He does back up. It's a 4-on-3 for GamerLegion regardless.
Acor's giving a lot of respect for a walkout palace or from this ramp area. Instead, just focusing the attention to Connector and waiting for his CT teammate to catch the info.
Burst through from IEM. JKS caught off by Acor. Double up. And now I'm convinced. Now I'm sold. It does indicate bad times. Has not been seen by Shui on that jump phase. I don't think Hooksy saw him either. Now he has. Engagement. Kill found with the CTs. 14-4. And we are 2 to go to map 3. Set piece in from G2 to try and get some competition out of this round. Smokes down all to connect the jungle and stairs. Nico with the Deagle combination. montaage can find Keels up in mid. Hooksy is caught the first casualty out of ramp. It is a split play. And they're going to dismantle the split part of it in from mid. Shui finding montaage. 4-on-3 for GamerLegion.
There's been plenty of rounds out here on Mirage where G2 have had opening man advantages, but within 5-10 seconds it's been responded back. Acorn with the orb does eventually drop, and JKS, if he deals with IEM, has a chance of getting the bomb down. Not to be. Hunter the last one left.
1-on-3, Tech-9 in hand, and no rifles directly at his feet. He's going to extend quite far out and try and probably get IEM's kill, and he's successful in that regard. Not ready for Isaac to be so close, though.
Than guys like a Hunter or a Nico or a JKS does, and this is the kind of result that we're getting on their map pick.
Perhaps there was something to that phase result. There's something to this mid control for Shui. Hunter and Hooksy down already. 3 left standing for G2. Flashing for JKS, doesn't even catch Keels blind. Orb of Acorn gets montaage, and Nico's in a 1v5. This is 16-4. Yeah, Nico, the best he can do is just fight on. He has got no choice, of course. If he saves, it's done. And lean in for the CT side. IEM not detected. Acor is, though. And Acor puts him out of commission. There it is. Officiating the scoreline at the 16-4. GamerLegion forcing us to map 3. And I have no idea what to make of this series anymore, Dwight.
Double HGs at B. This could do some damage.
And more smokes down as well on towards the cross and over at Coffin's first HG put out the center of mass. Hooksy, montaage, and JKS all tagged. 1-for-1 traders, Keels and Acor try and hold the back lines. Acor with a double. Keels found one before he fell. A 2v4 as a result. G2 down by 2 individuals. The bomb dropped in the open as well. I don't think Acor's seen that just yet. He's tapping forward to try find a Hunter, revealing himself, of course, being back behind that new box. Expected here for the CT side as Nico tries to hunt him down. Finally a swing. Acor makes it a triple. And Shui closes out with a pistol for GamerLegion.
Smoke goes down with about a minute on the clock.
I think there might be a gap to the left-hand side of it, though. You can see Kyo sneaking in towards the center of the map. Indeed, there is a gap to the left-hand side. Shui, the man down, though. Kyo's in the middle of the smoke. So many to gain. He gains absolutely nothing for it. 5-on-3. Oh, no, he's right. Hunter's got the plant. This is a round for G2. The force buy has worked out for them effectively. Hooksy's even going hunting for Acor and maybe JKS, in fact, for that matter. IEM actually back there towards the position. There goes the kill, double up. Nice and effective. A 2-on-2 situation. At least G2 can't get away with everything. But a very expensive round for them overall. 5 players down.
Get themselves out towards the long side. JKS has to try and deal with the pit player of Isaac.
Nice re-smoke in for him to try and block off the apartment's entrance. JKS flashing out for his teammate Shui. Caught blinded eventually. Isaac there with at least one trade, and he does go down. IEM in the back corner, pushed into a corner and decimated by Hunter. Now 2v2. 2 MP9s for this retake. And Hunter is low. GamerLegion are very quick to position, making a lot of noise to this. So Hooksy actually thinks there might be a second player back towards long. 1 player out, Keel's down. Acor leaning up, trying to burst through, trying to get a decent kill in. Finds Hooksy, but doesn't connect any damage. Second for G2. G2 trying to adjust against it again. They've got great trade potential on Isaac and Keels. Walk out into brackets for Shui. He's going to go awry. IEM at least gets that responsive, hoping you can find an AK, but that's not the case. Man advantage maintained. IEM now the crossfire alongside a teammate on the site. He's going to try and hide back in the apartments. Back turn Isaac with that kill. IEM with support. Acor also involves himself, leaving Nico in a 1 versus 3. Aware that he's sandwiched between 2 CTs. The bomb being dropped as well. No idea where to look. We'll put the smoke down, which should suppress in the apartments. But Acor, in the case of swinging out in the open at the right time, getting the shot to the back. Definitely been a better start in the round for GamerLegion. 2nd minute. Now sees G2 mounting up for another AP, and look at Acor just swinging in dry again, punished by the G2 side. They can't keep doing that.
Smoke goes down towards his banana control. Now Keels has not forced to rotate over from another one of his teammates. They've kept through an A for the moment, and the spam, the timing could not be any better.
Check in PC. Shui sprays down Hunter next to reduce them to 2 on G2. No utility basis for GT to peek around that corner either, so I guess, again, a similar story applies with that mid peek. IEM, AK, finds montaage, can't quite get JKS. Isaac can, though. It's 3-all. So, Money needs to get worked on from here. Ideally, in this next round, with the AKs involved, can just overwhelm the T-side line. Core giving chase towards one, and does get JKS as Hunter falls to Isaac and the AK. It's a 5-on-3 in GamerLegion. Finding their confidence one more time. Shuey past the smoke again. This time he could see HooXi on the right-hand side of the gap, though, so it's a bit more fair.
Mate, they're just full confident. Look at Acor is already in T-Spawn. He just continued to press down that second mid-avenue. He's going to get in behind montaage with the bomb. And I love the way that GamerLegion are playing right now, just taking the fight to G2.
Acor takes the fight to montaage. That's 1,200 bucks gained in what was a rifle round. A bit more of a bonus round for GamerLegion, really. Let's have a look. What do they do? 5-3 for GamerLegion. Nico's tagged, and they don't give chase. And GamerLegion are hunting for the trade.
They're trying to keep this pace down towards a banana control. AWP from Acor against the jiggle. Deals at HooXi. Nice shot.
Got one player up close, and they are just about ready to deal with him. Nico adjusted towards by the flick. Lightning fast by Acor. Back to a 3-on-3.
Mate, that's the Acor I saw against FaZe. And the Acor that I saw against Spirit in the first and third best of ones. Now we're getting a glimpse of the best of three. IEM towards the back of Dark. Hunter out to the open. The bomb doesn't get dropped. Instead, the continuation of the entry is successful.
Plant down for Hunter. And no time for the retake. It's all just the damage being done. Another good kill for Acor. Hunter dead. montaage should stay alive from here. It's the fourth round again for G2. 16 kills deep. He certainly is a monster for the time being. Oh, he's gonna flash. That's one good shot on HooXi. Aim punch is going to hurt him to get away from dodge, but IEM's there to try to get the trades and burns one from beyond the grave. A 3v2 for GamerLegion.
It's a strong protocol for GamerLegion. The anti-rush nades, Isaac in the apartments, catching off JKS, and now montaage down to short in the 1v3. Has to try and get the bomb down.
I only had a chance to get 4 frags so far, and he's got them all. Oh, sending this 1-on-3. Spray against the first man doesn't land, though. Kios to respond. Mashes over, turn away from Isaac. Spray on towards HooXi. Hunter with a responsive. The AWP trying to focus on an angle in. Does sacrifice his teammate to get Hunter after the fact. 3-on-2. The bomb will get planted. The retake will be on for GamerLegion here. montaage, however, is hunting out ahead of that smoke, hoping that someone gives up a mistake.
Plenty of util for GamerLegion to work with. They've got smokes, heaps of flashes, and JKS is trapped in the side.
Incendiary's up. Utility sent in. M4 trying to look for the headshots, and Acor will drop. Kios, similar story. Shuey trying to find a responsive, but just can't seem to do it. JKS and montaage play off of each other and bring in round 5 for G2. In fact, it's glass cannon for Acor for that matter. This might become a very concerning situation for GamerLegion, and montaage hits the first.
Hey, you actually had IEM jump over the top for a bait, and montaage just doesn't fire at all, but Hunter with the entry deals with IEM, and now it's a cracking site entry. Look at that second follow-up, right down on towards Isaac, and well, just give him the sixth already.
Alongside this round victory, GamerLegion's money is going to be pretty broken. At least they'll have the second round of loss bonus. They can probably save around these 2 M4s, assuming the M4s stay in, which it looks like they might not do, actually. HooXi gets Kios next, and Shuey is a known man. Back here behind the pillar. All 5 going to hunt him down. HooXi swings up, does get killed off. montaage there for the trade. Reduces accuracy and doesn't help at all. So I don't know why people take the silencer off personally. I guess maybe a bit more screen real estate to see what's going on to the right. I don't know. I'm just spitballing stuff at this stage. Yeah. Nico finds Isaac out towards the B site. Gonna deal with everybody, so didn't even need to worry about the stack here for G2.
And Nico with the dig can even think about brushing off one of those last players. Shuey on the backstab will get an AK. Will G2 hunt it down, though? That's going to be the question.
Is the unsilenced USP about to prove us all wrong? Back in the corner of the box. Let's see what potential he's got. Absolutely none. There you go. 7-all to the board, G2. Actually, I mean, Shuey push forward. He wants to try his hand at this, get some sort of exit frag damage, and does find HooXi, but it's not enough to really make a dent in what G2 are doing here. And even then, even if he got 3 or 4 kills, single AWP on montaage, AKs on 4 others. IEM in the apartments, receiving wallbang fire, but not quite going for the wallbang kills. Eventually, Hunter will get picked up. That's a start for the GamerLegion camp. Is JKS ready for 2 trades? There's a gap in that smoke to abuse. HooXi making noise in bedroom. A mini crossfire is locked out, and IEM lands a second.
Really surprised they're still holding this crossfire rather than pulling back with a man advantage. Isaac onto JKS is going to be successful. And my goodness, that apartments duo has just done so much damage.
And returned very little from G2. 80 points for both of those players, unscathed on everybody else. The small spurts of confidence from both GamerLegion and G2 in some of these rounds.
GamerLegion have been impressive. They've definitely come into Inferno, tried to execute their own game plan, get as much out of A-Core as possible. It wouldn't feel as if they've got rewarded with enough of a lead. It's only a single round, but you've got to imagine, Jay, this has got to be hungry for them.
G2, 1 round behind, a single one going into their CT side. The mid rush has come through. Of course, you saw Rush himself trying to explain how you play this out without the HEs this time. JKS just relying on his sheer skills alongside montage to get the first 2 headshots, a 5-on-3 gain to the pistol. And now it's all under the second mid control for GamerLegion. All 3 players stacked up, and Hunter is hunting for some heads of his own right. Sees where IEM is, he turns it back for at least a decent trade. Goosh is down, damage done. 3-on-3 situation. Shoulders peeking out for JKS. They're about to turn this whole thing back to their favor. The gun barrel seen. JKS somehow finding himself pinned in a corner and should be dead to rights in his next phase. Indeed he is.
Oh my goodness, IEM's found 3. And look at Hooksy getting aggressive. This is going to be an easy pick for Shuey. Hooksy's on low HP. This was a 5-on-3 advantage for G2J.
They started off so well, but they might not close this round. Nico in a 1-on-3 clutch. Give him the credit, give him the space. Top of the board for G2 at this moment. Can he pull off the impossible? No kit, no Kevlar, no util. IEM still caught off guard first and foremost, but no headshots coming for Nico. It's a pistol gained by GamerLegion. It's Kios, the MAC-10. First and foremost, the flashes going over montage with a 5-7 alongside JKS, and they just lock it down. Easy headshots. The MAC-10 caught off Hunter on the reload. Doesn't quite get away with the kill immediately, but it comes together for G2 regardless. Nade on A-Core, perfectly placed for JKS. Find in terms of the economy build again, see that one from A-Core and maybe see some decent success for his team. Keel's the first casualty for the time being, though. Hunter playing anti-flash against no one watching, and suddenly it's not just the Khalil making impact. The Deagles are finding the shots themselves. Nico suddenly alone.
Oh, that's come out of nowhere. Those frags come through with a handful of seconds, and now Nico has to step up in the clutch. Bombs going down, A-Core and Isaac to play off one another.
Got the Kevlar and the kit, but no utility to make his way in. A-Core is watching it, turned away from information to be spotted. Nades up, now he engages Nico with a kill back 1-on-1. Isaac to swing as Nico's caught jumping for info. And that's a counter steal back from the steal of GamerLegion. Stack up the A side to try and hold on with the 5-7s. Of course, the Eagles were able to do work for GamerLegion in the previous round, but in this case, the M4 Shuey starts Hooksy, Hunter, montage, and one more about to get faced by Isaac. AK in, can't quite get the double. A-Core can find the finishing blow, and JKS won't last long.
Oh, A-Core just stepping it up with a triple. He's up to 24 frags now without even the AWP.
Confident rounds from both sides. GamerLegion, however, pulled out with just one more, one extra. Giving them the advantage to start to turn confidence against G2 in the second half. Hooksy red, double nades, dead.
Nothing that they can do, but the response comes through with the spam again towards that bottom of Banana. But now the T's are starting to act into the brackets control.
A bit of revenge for Nico there. Of course, it was Shuey that was doing that same thing. Those taps forward of the smokes in the banana position on the CT half for GamerLegion. Now montage gets the advantage together for G2, but IEM's not done, and he doubles back. One more player left. JKS in a pit. Backups on the way in, holding ahead of the curb. Gets that one pick. IEM caught off guard, but round the corner, JKS is going to move. Isaac Galil in hand, gets the pick. Where's the last man? In from brackets, and Nico is an unknown entity. He'll get his kill as Isaac just couldn't hold the spray.
Oh, the pressure.
Should send GamerLegion packing as G2 regain long control.
And now there's more pace into the apartments towards that short entrance. JKS on the drop down. They would have heard that.
Oh, Shuey drops. That's the AK out. Flash in. JKS challenged by IEM, who does get the trade back to a 4-on-4. A-Core's P250 gets the kill. montage now pressured alongside Hunter, who pops up above the box, gets his kills. And A-Core suddenly alone. AK in hand. Nades should get sent towards Hunter, not towards montage, so he'll be fine. He knows this. 16 seconds will make the noise. Should be adjusted towards on Nico. There it is.
Retake some of that top banana control after the minute marker. set themselves up with some nades of the incendiary and the smoke for the half wall.
Flash in against Nico. Kios gets a TK, but does line up against Hooksy, so a 4-on-4. Nico stands alone. No smoke back towards that CT cross, so Hunter can come in with a bit of support. Nice nade. Damage will be done to Kios, who looks up and over the boost, adjusted towards, but Isaac with a responsive. 3-on-3, bomb's got to go down.
Try and get that bomb plant in, but how do they try and play the post plant? Play it aggressive, play it passive. Already had the spam coming through, and they get the kill onto Hunter.
That's massive for IEM. G2 are packing. They're out of there. They're saving. GamerLegion have staved off equalization. G2 couldn't get the job done on this round.
And instead, he's the one that falls for it. 13-11. G2.
Making a bit of noise out to Banana. Nico, is he going to get flashed in with the USP? Made send. Flash against him. Just damage being done in very middle of that.
Kios was playing anti-flash the whole time. That's very smart there, just to be able to turn away. IEM might not expect the aggression to come through from the apartments. He does, actually. That's going to drop for montaage now.
It's one of the M4s down. Second one's also out there engaging upon IEM. Will lose his life. Hunter picked up next out. Hooksy backed away. And at this point, it is another save to get the second M4. Maybe an AK, in fact, from IEM's dead body. Just such a shock to the system, wouldn't it? Not just for G2, but also for the entire RMR. Kios making noise, trying to draw attention back towards that B side. Smoke cross, counteracted by the CTs themselves. But it's just one man, and they know it. montaage drops the bomb. That's enough to force out the rotations. Now GamerLegion have got to commit to the A side, but they're stalling. They're waiting for another opportunity to present itself with all these smokes to clear. 3 players on site to try and gain. 23 seconds to do it. They've got to make that move in now. Flash is over. Here they come. First man up. montaage ready to receive him. Shot misses out. He goes. JKS for 2 trades, though. Back in mini pit with a triple. And Acor stands alone to die alone to the hands of Hunter. G2 stave off survival. They are still in with a lifeline.
GamerLegion have been here before. You think about the 7 match points that they had against FaZe. The idea that they had an 11-4 half and a 15-11 scoreline against Spirit. Let's see if they can turn it into a victory. Acor with this take 9's got a couple of kills. The pace only continuing.
Oh, he's looking for the triple as well against Nico. He's tagged down. AK engages, but Nico stands his ground. Shui gets the trade, though. A 4 versus 2. G2 are forced out of the B bomb site with a single tech 9. Perfect headshots, perfect placement. No trades for the CT side, and even the MAC-10 for IEM. Hunting down the last 2. They get JKS. At least montaage stays in, but it's map and match point for GamerLegion now.
Very passive from GamerLegion across the board, and G2 are going to retake this top banana control.
More pin, flash forward, damage being done to 2, but montaage gets the kill on 2. Kios and Shui down, GamerLegion overzealous in banana. Here they come, smokes, flashes. Molotov sent out towards the back of the new box. It's Nico in the dark. Acor's got to check this Isaac. Similar story. Gets his pick in. Bomb plant could be secure, but they're looking for that secondary kickback. 8 seconds. Plant down for first Molotov. Should send Hooksy out the way as Acor blocks those bullets. And indeed, it will be a retake at a 3-on-3.
Hooksy going down. Makes this winnable. montaage with the NWP trying to find the response, and GamerLegion just have to settle.
There's montaage in with a triple. Or pick back. Now 2 left standing. IEM and Isaac hold their positions. One at backside, naded out. montaage suspects that he might be there. He's looking for his way as GamerLegion stall the time. Flashes in. IEM forced away. Isaac with a kill. 2-on-2. Hunter detected. IEM with the frag. montaage with it all to do. He gets the wall bang in and hunts for the last man. He's got the kit. Needs the ace. Only hits the leg shot. The USP comes out, but it's a cold day in hell. GamerLegion have eliminated G2 from the European RMR as they stay alive, bound for the major.
Oh my goodness, what a result. What a best of 3. After going the distance against FaZe in a best of 1, after going to the distance against Spirit, we see the victory in a best of 3 against G2. That is unreal.